Good morning, guys. How are you? It is Tuesday, November. It's Tuesday. I actually don't know the date, and I can't check without closing out of this video. I just wanted to give you an update. I went to 1 milligram on Sunday, and usually my withdrawal starts around day 3 when I do a dose cut, which would be today. Last night I was having sneezing fits and, watery eyes, runny nose, but that was pretty much it. I woke up this morning with very minor, hot and cold flashes, like inability to regulate my body temperature, very minor goose bumps, and still sneezing, which I have a cat who's just over a year old, and I don't know if he's ever heard me sneeze before. And these sneezes are pretty violent, and they're scaring him. Every time I have a sneezing fit, he goes and hides under the bed. But I don't feel too bad, honestly. I am having, some lack of motivation, but if I had to go out and do something, I could. I do have to actually go out and get some groceries here at some point today because I don't really have anything to eat. But I'm just kind of constantly feeling like I'm gonna sneeze, which is why I feel like my eyes are closed a little bit right now because I feel like I need to sneeze. Again, just minor hot and cold fluctuations, minor goosebumps, and that's about it. As far as diarrhea, I'm not sure if that's something that I am going to experience at all in this tapering journey because, again, I've had gastric bypass surgery, and when I had that done several years ago, over 5 years ago, it slowed down my entire digestive system, and I don't know how much the pain pills and now the Suboxone have to do with that as well. All I know is that when I was on the pain pills in active addiction, I still went every day. But since my surgery, I have a bowel movement about once every 7 to 10 days. Now, since I've started the tapering process, I'm going more regularly, maybe once every 2 to 3 days. And the last week or so, actually, it's been about once every day. So, but I've never really had cramping or stomach pain at all when I've gone through withdrawal. But diarrhea was always one of the big things. And I've definitely had that since my gastric bypass. Whenever I would go through withdrawal from the pain pills, I would have diarrhea. So I don't know how that's going to work, but I don't have any of that right now. I'm having very minor GI upset, very, very minor, just a little bit of like heartburn, indigestion, but very, very tolerable. So I've got the next 3 days to just kind of relax and, get through any withdrawal that this last dose cut. I'm sorry, I'm having a little bit of a brain fog, so it's hard for me to think. But I think it'll be fine. I'm going to try to stay active. I'm going to let myself, nap if I'm tired. Insomnia is like the one thing that I'm dreading. I love my sleep and I need to sleep. I work such long shifts. Well, I work 10-hour shifts, but so that I can have 3 days off a week. But I love sleep. And so far my sleep has not suffered at all coming off of, going from 8 milligrams to now down to 1 milligram. I haven't had any insomnia yet. I've had some nights where I have more trouble, like I toss and turn more, but I've not had any insomnia. So anyway, the point is that if I'm tired, I'm going to let myself nap, but I'm going to try to stay active. I'm planning on doing a workout later today. I usually just work out in my living room. I move my coffee table back and I do some workouts on YouTube. I like to do some of like the cardio with the weights. I like to do like to 90s pop music, like dance cardio type stuff. So I'm going to try to do that later. hopefully. No promises. But like I said, I need to get out and get some groceries. So yeah, that's the update. Day 3 after going down to 1 milligram, and I feel okay. If I had to rate the severity of the withdrawal that I feel right now, I would put it at maybe a 1. I mean, it's really not that bad. From here, like I said, the chart that I was following online said to go to 0.88, 0.75, 0.5, 0.33, 0.25, 0.12, I think, and 0. And I just don't have, I mean, I could find a way to cut the strips even smaller if I needed to, but I don't have that time or energy to do that. And so far, it's been working for me this way. And, you know, I'm not locked into anything. So if I get to a certain dose and the withdrawal is not tolerable, I'll stay there as long as I need to until I feel better before going down again, within reason. But I plan on going from 1 milligram to, I'd like to go right to 0.5 milligram, but if that's not possible, I guess I'll try 0.75, but I'm definitely not doing any more than 0.75, 0.5, 0.25, 0. So we'll see how it goes. I have my final appointment with my Suboxone provider tomorrow, and I'm getting my last script. So technically I have enough, I think, to finish my taper without another prescription, but I guess it can't hurt. My therapist is concerned a little bit because this wasn't really a planned taper. Like I said, just because of insurance, I started the taper before I probably would have otherwise. But she's concerned that I'll get to a certain point, whether it's when I'm below 1 milligram or when I'm completely off, that I'll feel overwhelmed and in over my head and feel like I'm backed into a corner because I wouldn't have any more access to it. So she's kind of wants to like keep me in their like system or whatever in case I need to come back. But the issue is that I owe them so much money now because of the insurance hiccup that we had and the billing issue, that I was being charged for over 6 months and I didn't know about it. And so I had accumulated all of this money. So anyway, I'm still feeling very positive about this. Again, I have a really strong support network of my family as well as my medical providers, and I have no doubt in my mind that if I need to, I can reach out to anybody and get whatever help, whether that's clonidine or if absolutely needed, a benzo. But I'm really trying not to go that route because, you know, I do have an addictive personality. It is something that one of my doctors and I discussed for my anxiety. But you know, I'm just not sure yet if that's a good idea. I want to make sure that I'm not going to transfer an addiction. And right now I don't need it. Right now my Lexapro is working and I don't feel that I need anything extra for anxiety. But I'm not ruling anything out for, when I'm in post-acute withdrawal. So, but again, benzos will be a very, very last resort for me. I do have hydroxyzine and that works for me. It's just that it knocks me out. You're my cat. What are you doing? These cats bring me so much joy and entertainment. They're so funny. All right, you guys, I've blabbered long enough. I will update you if anything substantial changes, if my withdrawal gets a lot worse or what. But as it stands now, if I feel good, like if I don't get any worse, I'll probably make another cut next week. So we'll see how it goes. I'm kind of waiting until, like, I'm staying on a dose until the withdrawal is over and I feel normal again. I gotta go. This cat is making a mess. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.